Yes! Woo! Don't jump on the couch. Don't jump on the couch. This is how you lost your power pack yesterday.
All right, yeah, fair enough, I did. Might have broke it, it's fine. Hello, welcome to the main stage, and welcome to our speed run slot. It's where everything starts moving really fast, and our camera crew get really annoyed. They already hate us, it's fine. Yes, Sam, tell us what we to expect in this slot.
Yes, so day one, we played Super Monkey Ball Deluxe.
Yes.
We completed 10 worlds in 30 minutes.
I like the way he says we, like we did it.
Yeah,
we did nothing but make jokes.
We were, encouraging.
Yes.
Day two, we did Alex the Kid, and we did the full game in 15 minutes.
Just casually.
Easy, smashed it. And today we are doing Sonic Adventure 2.
That is correct.
But it's not just a normal speedrun event.
No, there is a big twist today. Our player will be aiming to speedrun this game blind. He will have a black screen, will not be able to see any of the game footage, and will be doing it all based on audio.
Yes, so no pressure there, Jake. Should we bring out our players?
Yes, so we've got two people that are going to be joining us on stage today. We've got Argick and our player, who's Drakodan. Hello, chaps. Come on in. So, Draco, you're going to be playing today. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you often blindfold yourself while you play video games?
Not at all, no.
No. Okay, so where did the inspiration come from to not just speed run this particular game, but to do it in complete darkness?
I have looked at a lot of different ways to run this game in unorthodox manners, such as not using the A button so you can't jump, not using the control stick. You can actually still make progress in the game without the control stick, believe it or not. But that's a challenge in and of itself. But they wanted a really special submission for this, so I thought, I do the boss fights in this game a lot, and they're kind of possible without looking at what to do. There's a couple of big problem areas in this run, but we'll see what we can do.
Awesome. Honestly, UKSM all weekend have been like, we're bringing a show to the main stage. Yes. We love it.
So you're now the support network. Of course, you will be able to see the game. Where are your rules? What are you allowed to tell him? What are you not allowed to tell him?
So basically, when he has to restart a boss, he'll lose a life, but he'll go right back to the start, and I will tell him what went wrong. Was he too far to the left? Was he too far to the right? Did he do something too early, too late? That'll hopefully let him know he needs to change up his inputs, and then we'll get the boss going. We'll see how well it goes.
Cool. I'm nervous for him.
I'm
actually nervous for him.
I think before we start, I think if we get a shot just to prove that this is a completely blank screen, nothing but a wonderful graphic to time this.
Nice. Camera's on there. Just shows.
Beautiful.
That's what he sees.
Hey, where's Victor when we need him? We need an official adjudicator from World Records. But all right, Draco, if you are ready, we're going to hand it over to you to get set up.
All right. Yeah, I can hear game audio. So I'm going to just make sure, turning around, that the game is going to show up correctly. Make sure I'm selecting the right thing, because it's pretty important for me to go into the correct
It's actually
category.
directly behind you.
Behind me.
Really.
All right. Okay, yeah.
Let's make it nice and easy for you.
Come on, guys, you could have given him a hand. But
So, all ready to go. Time begins when I just select this, so I'm just going to give you guys a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, timer begins.
So, fundamentally, this is just made up of 8 boss fights. Some of them are very simple, a couple of them are very difficult. I'll just speak more on the difficult ones when we get there. For this one, I don't need to do anything except bounce in place with a specific rhythm, and I'm going to use some audio cues to know if I'm doing it correctly.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy and request backup.
Okay. Okay, this is tricky to recover in that case.
Spider Troop Bigfoot,
so that can be a bit of a problem.
Intruder has been located.
My rhythm was off for one of the hits. I guess Argick can confirm that.
Yeah, you were too late on the last bounce.
That's its weak point.
I'm just going to have to restart this again.
You pushed you right back into the barrier.
Intruder has been located.
Copy that. You won't be able to attack it while it's airborne. Wait until it lands, then attack the fighter's cockpit.
I'm not entirely sure why I'm missing him right now.
You're kind of gliding on him as you're doing the first hit. He's pushing you over to the right-hand side.
Ah, I see.
Use your
I was gonna say the
wings
same thing.
wisely. Pick up one at a time as needed.
I'm getting pushed again, aren't I?
Too late in the first bounce. You were under him.
Too late on the first hit?
Intruder has been located.
Copy that. Use your rings wisely. Pick up one at a time as needed.
This is Spider Troop Bigfoot. Bigfoot to headquarters, over. We've engaged the enemy
Okay.
in just attack.
There.
Nice.
All right, we've got started.
Hey guys,
Thankfully, the
take
second
care.
boss fight is much easier. It's honestly not much of a boss fight. I'm going to be facing up, just spamming shot, and 4 hits. This boss is going to be done fairly quickly. The third boss is quite a bit more difficult. Well, not difficult, but there's a bit of a trick involved to it.
You won't bounce. That's it. I'm gonna be tough.
Okay, he didn't juke me. He can randomly decide to move to the side.
wow,
Which
yeah,
there's no
cool.
way for me to detect.
2 down.
Thankfully, that went pretty smoothly. So for this third boss, I'm going to use the first real glitch of the run. The developers in this game decided to put every action on the same button, very helpful. So B controls every action you have that's not jump. If I tap the B button for no more than a couple of frames, the game will think that I've triggered the somersault state, but it won't actually make me somersault. And what that means is that I'll be able to just run into Shadow and keep inflicting damage on him. And it also makes me invulnerable at the same time. So this boss is going to look a little weird if this goes correctly.
You eat those words. There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
Okay, need to recover. Okay, got it.
I'm the coolest. Oh, I see. So you're not just a hedgehog.
Oh, wow, I lost the infinite storage halfway through the fight. Okay, we can try this again.
There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Oh, I see. Darn.
Okay, second try. That's fine.
Do you know?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird fight, that. This fight is extremely difficult. There are a lot of things that go into this fight. I'm basically going to give this a few minutes worth of attempts, and if it's not going anywhere, I may need to take a bit of a mercy and look at what I'm doing, why I'm getting this wrong, because this could honestly go, this specific boss, for a long time. And I don't want to just take absolutely forever to do this. So I need to start by heading straight down. I'm going to wait to hear a specific audio cue when he breathes out fire and run to the right. Then when I hear the 7th fire pulse, I move up, and I should be in line to hit the ghost that's hitting the hourglass. Okay, but that's the easy part of the fight. Now I need to find his shadow and dig him out of the ground. This is very hard. Okay, so I missed him. Argick, what happened?
You were too late.
Too late? Okay,
Yep.
so my angle was right, but I was too
Angle
late.
was right. You were too late.
Okay.
I can barely do this one. I can see the game.
Way to get some sunlight in here.
It was even just off the information of the, you know, angle's right, a bit too late.
Okay,
And that, again, that's the easy bit, apparently.
here we go again. Missed him again.
Yep, just too early this time.
This is how it always goes. The hitbox for the Ghost Shadow is surprisingly small, and he can decide to deviate to a side as well, so yeah, this is tricky.
Want to use the hourglass if the baby
The
goes
good
too
news is that once I'm past this boss, it's relatively smooth sailing, but yeah, we'll see how this goes.
There was a difference of opinion there.
All right, come on, here we go.
Too far over to the right and too early. So So what I mean by too far over to the right is that he's angling his control stick to follow the circular level, and if he's too far out to the right-hand side, the ghost will just juke away. We're trying to get that angle right and the dive at the correct time.
Yeah, because the camera pans around as I'm moving, so the theory is with the right angle, it'll just send me into his location.
Too far right again.
All right, I'm going to make a little bit of a compensation this time.
The ghost has become a shadow. Try digging to pull him out. Keep trying.
We are Omocho. We're trying. We can't see.
All right.
Oh!
I completely went the wrong way. Oh. I missed the last hit, really?
He turned on you.
Oh. Yeah, that can happen if your position is wrong while you're delivering the hits, that if you're too far ahead of him, he will just turn around, and there's no way you're getting the one cycle when that happens. This fight is meant to take a couple of minutes without using the specific method that I'm using, but it becomes very erratic if I don't get him in one cycle.
Too far left, you hit the pillar.
Damn it.
I understand how
Got him
frustrating
twice in
this
a row.
is.
That
You can see it
surprised me
just-
that I managed to dig him twice in a row.
It's putting 5 different things together, and when you can't see it, it's just... It's frustrating when you know that he's got the one part, and you're like, please just get the next part. We've been practicing this over a couple of nights here.
Yeah, I feel like the urge just to give him that little hint while nothing's going on.
Missed him.
Too late.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, trying to give him a hint on top of it is like he won't be able to react in time, and he'll just miss it.
Try digging to pull him
I'm coming close to like the 10-minute mark. If I overrun that, I'm gonna have to just see what I'm doing to move this along, unfortunately. So let's try and give this one more good go.
Hit the pillar again.
All right.
One more.
I'm gonna have to take a bit of
one
mercy
more.
here and really
One
see.
more.
One more. All right.
One
all right,
more.
One more.
The ghost has become
For the
a
fans.
shadow.
For the fans.
Digging to pull him out. Keep trying.
All 3 of them in the front there. Okay.
Just too late.
Just, it's
too
always
late.
these degrees. It's fractions of degrees.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move this along though if I don't want to spend like the whole half an hour here. I'm sorry.
Has become a shadow.
Yeah, so we're just going to immerse to this one. We're going to skip past Boom Boo. Just to explain as well how this fight goes, there is normally, like, he takes 5 hits to kill, and the game doesn't actually anticipate you to get all 5 hits in what we call one cycle of the hourglass here. So when he digs into the ground and Boom Boo comes out, as you've seen, he starts flashing red. After the 5th hit, you can hit him again, and as long as you have the correct angle and the correct speed, you are able to get all 5 hits on one area.
I'm
So
not gonna have time for the cycle now,
yeah, because you missed the dig getting out there.
The timing's a little odd, but yeah. Like even when you know what you're doing, it's quite precise.
Become a shadow.
Yeah. So trying to do the speedrun strat here, you want to get the 1 cycle. And the reason you want to go for the 1 cycle is because once he's on red health He throws about 10 fireballs instead of 5. He turns a lot sharper. His ghost just goes anywhere. It goes up the wall. You name it, it's off. And it just becomes a very hard and difficult fight to manage in a quick pace. So we just want to one cycle him here.
So it's not necessarily like a glitch, but it's like a kind of a great kind of technique to get through a boss level quicker than you normally expect.
That was close. That was really close.
All right, there you go. That's the last hit there.
How about a round of applause?
Unfortunately not blindfolded, but now we're going to go back to the blindfold. He's not going to see anything for the next bosses coming up, and we have Rouge the Bat.
Yeah, so this is the next boss that requires a big glitch called super bouncing. If I use Sonic's bounce ability before I contact a wall, you can get tons and tons of height. Wow, I still got a hit out of that? All right.
I forgot the golem existed.
Each bounce that I'm trying to do needs to be done within a 5-frame window, though. I need to do a couple of inputs within 5 frames, and it's very easy to miss these.
Ooh.
I'm somewhere. Oh, all right. Game's cheating me here. All right, pulling. I still got a hit? Wow, okay. Oh, I spin dash, that's not good. Okay, I'm in the sand. I thought I got a hit there, but that was his fist hitting the platform, but different sound effects.
It's incredible that you can tell the minor details in audio.
Okay, now his attack pattern's going to change. No, he is using the spin attack. That's bad. I'm on 0 rings. So I'm going to stay down here, because I don't want to get hit by his rotating fists. If I can find a ring capsule, that would be great.
Pull back.
Go back, all right. Dude, you lied to me.
No, you were at his feet.
That's not good. No. Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, he headbutt you. A lot of your super bounces there just went way over the top of his head.
Okay.
What happened? Who am I?
Oh, really? I hit one of the back platforms, but then it didn't transition into a hit. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Perfect.
He's spinning again. So I'm going to stay down here again.
He doesn't know it, but he's almost dead by being that low down.
Yeah. Like if you just stay in the sand, you will die. Okay. Nice. That's a really difficult hit to get.
You're telling us, trust me, we saw it.
I'll try and get one more of these to end the fight. No. Nope. Unfortunate. Again, I really need rings right now as well.
You have them.
Oh, I have? Okay. All right, just get out of there, Sonic. Stay alive. Okay. I know he's one hit from death, so...
Yeah.
All right. Woo! That's really challenging.
I think possibly the most gangster thing I have ever seen on a main stage was that second to last hit. Oh, unreal. Yeah. Unreal.
All right. Thankfully, we get a bit of a breather. This boss is more of a formality than anything else. If my timing is wrong on my hits, I can take a death immediately because I'm trying to do this without any rings. But this is a relatively simple fight. I'm just going to glide towards Rouge as the fight begins and just be rapidly drill diving her, which will hopefully keep her AI passive and not very aggressive, and I'll be able to get her within 20 seconds.
Now you made me mad. Now I mean, this
All right, easy fight.
Yeah, done like that. Yep.
If that fight exceeds 20 seconds, the floor opens up and you go flying in the air. In a blindfold setting, there is no way you're recovering that. You need to finish that fight within 20 seconds. So this fight is very dangerous. This guy can do a lot of damage, but I'm going to be using some specific telegraphing strats to try and bait him.
All right. No games, skills. Whoa. Now, all right. Take this. No.
Oh, wow, that was a really good fight.
Very well done.
Okay, we're on to the last fight now, Shadow 2. I'm going to be using some specific rhythms with homing attacks to try and keep him locked into a pattern. Time is when I land the 5th hit, but who knows how long that could take. Wow, I died and then died. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Double death.
You jumped off the right-hand side of the stage. You lost your chain on him.
A shadow special attack. Use the somersault to avoid the chaos spear.
Oh.
You got in front of him, the camera tilted behind.
Yeah, camera inversion. The camera in this game always tries to keep a boss on screen, so if you go ahead of a boss, it just inverts.
Be aware of your surroundings while trying to avoid him. Eh? Ow! That hurts! I'm mad at you. I'm not going to help you anymore.
I can recover this, but this is tricky now. Oh well.
Your homing attack didn't lock on and send you into space.
All I need is like one good chain of attacks to keep him locked down.
You won't just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Nope.
Platform lowered and you spun off.
Yeah, there's a lot of variables in this fight. There's a lot of ways this can go wrong.
Sure, when the designers came up with this, they were thinking it's perfect for a blindfold boss level. Yeah.
Try something to lower his defenses.
Time to put this to rest. What? You're better than I thought.
Time!
Get out there, Draco.
Wow.
Nice.
We hit time. We should probably stop the timer.
We're going to shave 2 seconds off.
I think it's like 5 seconds, to be honest.
All right, yeah, let's give it 1850. One more round of applause. I have never seen anything quite like that.
Thank you so much. I think we have a little bit of spare time, don't we?
We do have some spare time.
In that case, I can show some genuine gameplay, like what the end of a run looks like with glitches and all. I'm going to be fully looking at what I have. Yeah, there we go. There's the game feed. All right, now we're in business. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going to restart from Egg Golem now, but I'm going to actually be able to see what I'm doing, and I'm going to try and humiliate him now.
It's payback time. I like it.
Bouncers are tricky.
Good start.
See, I know to wait there because I could actually see that that wasn't going to connect. Ah, damn. He's 3 hits down, so I'm just going to do the head smash hits now. This is pretty trivial at this point. I might even get to do a nice little swag hit.
Nice.
Ah, not. If I landed on his arm, I can actually get a slope to jump off the arm. Nice geometry
That
bounce
works,
there, though. If you land another hit on the weak spot while the fade to white is happening, you actually gain control of Sonic during this victory cutscene, and you can just move around freely. So these are the last 4 stages of a regular Hero Story run. This is the most popular category in this game. This is one of the most popular categories in speedrunning. And each of these respective stages are extremely glitch heavy. There is a clip out that I can do right at the start of this stage, which is to say I can force the geometry of the level to just force me out of bounds. This clip is very, very precise, though. I need to get a very specific hit on these wooden boxes. So I need to jump and shoot those boxes simultaneously so that the metal box falls on top of me. So it's very precise. There's a checkpoint here, and I can die to reset the stage. This could take like a few attempts for me to get easily. This is one of the most difficult tricks you can perform in this game. There's like a lot of ways that this can go wrong, very few ways that this can go right.
Okay.
And I'm using a specific positional setup to give myself a favorable angle. There we go.
Yes.
Because your approach angle matters on top of everything else. So in theory, now you can just fly towards the end of the stage. In theory, but you're going to see that as I'm flying through space here, the camera is going to start slowly turning around until it's facing directly behind me, so I can't see where I'm going. It's almost like being blindfolded again. Albeit, I've got a few background cues that I can follow to try and make my way to the end. There is just a lot of this now, so how's everyone doing?
Is this the Q&A portion of the speedrunning section?
I mean, if you've got questions, go ahead. It's always good.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's very rare that me and Sam are quiet or speechless on stage, but genuinely, every single sort of slot that we've done with you guys, regardless of the game, regardless of the ability, it's just been phenomenal. So, you guys have a stand here in the expo hall?
Yeah, we're around the Nintendo booth area with the indie games, the retro section. We've got the UKSM booth. We're doing speedruns
End of the stage.
all weekend, basically. Just stop by. You can come see what we're doing. We've got a whole bunch of other games going on. Talk with us, come say hi. Tomorrow, we're actually doing tutorials, and Draco will be doing a tutorial of this game. So if you think you want to come and do it yourself, maybe get you two guys at some point as well, come over. You can learn some of these glitches. Everybody can do it. It's a lot of fun.
It just means you've got to put up with 3 hours of me. Sorry.
It's
So this is a Knuckles stage. These are very different from the Sonic and Tails action stages. You have to find 3 shards of the Master Emerald that are randomly generated, and we use these hint monitors to give us hints towards where they are. They all correspond to the same location, but there's about 100 hints to memorize per stage. So Knuckles gameplay involves a very heavy amount of memorization in this game. Like, you can't really speedrun this game well without memorizing all the hint locations.
I hate these stages.
Please give me the hint.
I hate them
Black
with a
boxes. All right,
passion.
this is up at the top.
They're always the ones that annoy me the most.
I'm right there with you on those stages.
Yeah.
I don't like these stages.
I think I'm a bit old-fashioned when it comes to Sonic games. I just want to go fast. That's it.
The thing is, he's going fast. Like, it's just you need to know 100 hints, and you're like, no.
Middle of something, that's down at the bottom.
Whee!
Please. You can dig over here, Knuckles.
It's closer. Rats. Rats.
Oh, this is really... Yeah,
Yeah.
the required range to dig that piece successfully is like very, very narrow. Some pieces have a wide range that they allow. Other pieces really do not have a wide range. Like if you miss slightly, you'll just miss the piece completely. That is one of those pieces. So straight back into this fight again. And again, I can see what I'm doing. This is not going to be a problem. I could eat my words. I could get kicked out of the air as soon as I glide towards her if my timing's off. But these things happen. It's not a very volatile fight, especially when you can see what you're doing. The upcoming stage, though, for Sonic, Crazy Gadget, is by far the hardest stage in the game and has by far the most difficult trick to perform. Basically, like, if I can get the trick in Sonic stage, I've got nothing left to prove. And yeah, I got kicked out of the air. She's really ready.
Rouge says...
So just to reiterate, I got that while blindfolded and I missed that while looking at the game. Just, all right.
Memorize Rouge's attack pattern. When she stops,
The feels when you can do a boss better blindfolded.
Yeah, that's...
Please get down here.
Incoming.
All right, floor opened up, but I can see what I'm doing, so that's fine.
this can be true. I never
And
will.
defeated.
So yeah, that's really weird. The fight actually went wrong in every way now, and I got a really good fight during the blindfold triggers. I'm not sure how that works.
So you said you like Sonic?
Yes.
Yeah, wait until you see this one.
Oh, that's
Okay.
This is kind of
You've got this. You know you
CGSS
do.
is very special. So we've got the trick coming up called CGSS. It's called Crazy Gadget Skip Skip. It's called Skip Skip because we used to have a skip for the stage, and this skips the skip.
Yeah, okay.
Because we went fast before, and then we're like, no, this isn't fast enough. We need to cut out even more of the stage content. So in about 15 seconds, I'm going to be coming up on a room where you can switch gravity to whichever direction you want. I'm going to be switching gravity to the left, and then I'm going to be getting on a ledge and trying to do a very precise spin dash jump so I can break out of bounds. This requires me to weave between multiple kill planes that I can't see. and I got out first try. Now I need to navigate towards the goal ring without being able to see where I'm going again. I've only got very vague background cues to go off.
I think I need to lie down after that.
It's not over yet.
There we go.
There you go.
First try CGSS. That is pretty much one of the hardest tricks you can do in this game. And like I say, it's difficult to overstate how hard that is. When I just jumped out of bounds and it looked like nothing happened, I did need to do a weaving motion to avoid multiple kill planes that would have just killed me on contact.
An exhale. That's what that was.
Whatever. I do it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's no problem.
All right.
Sir?
No,
All right.
no games, Tails. Whoa. Now you've done it. No, I can't lose to Tails.
No problem.
Easy.
So, final rush here is the final stage of a Hero Story speedrun. There is, again, a major glitch to skip most of this stage. Who would have thought? Gravity in this game is very variable. You can do a lot to mess with the direction of gravity. Basically, the way that you tackle slopes and loops in this game is that the game temporarily reassigns the direction of gravity, and then it just resets it to down when it detects that you're going slow enough. But there's specific things you can do to basically hard lock the direction of gravity, including doing jumps off a skewed rail. So at this point, I'm basically falling horizontally, or nearly horizontally. And what I'm doing this for is so that I can fall around every kill plane in the stage and then just fall straight towards where the goal ring is. I need to fall in this direction for exactly 16 seconds. So once the timer hits 36, I'm going to reset gravity. And now I turn to the left. And if I fall in this direction, I'm going to be falling towards the goal ring. I'm falling in this specific direction because if I fall too far to the left, when I reach the end of the stage, there's another kill plane waiting for me, which will just immediately kill me if I make contact with it. When doing that skewed gravity fall, I was avoiding a kill plane that was underneath me, so I needed to be falling low, but not too low. And there was a kill plane when I did the leftwards turn that was to the left of me, so I need to time when to turn left as well. Like, this looks simple, but there is a lot that goes into determining whether this works or not. And here's the end of the stage. So basically, if I was right behind the central pillar, it would just have a kill plane behind it, and I'd contact it, which is why I'm falling around the right-hand side. And this surface is thankfully not solid, so we don't even worry about that. And there's the goal ring.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Round of applause.
Yeah, I think we're unfortunately going to have to leave it there, but a massive, massive round of applause for well, again, our blindfolded superstar.
Yeah, we got Drakodan and Argick helping out as well. They're honestly tremendous human beings. They've been an absolute pleasure to have on main stage throughout, so make sure you go check out their stand. It's basically opposite the retro stand, which is quite a big stand, so you can't miss it. Go and see those.